I've spent my entire life feeling like an alien on this planet. No matter what I did, and no matter who I spent time with, I felt as though I didn't belong. No matter who I tried to be, I felt wrong, as though there was something deeply flawed about me. It took me many years of confused wandering to figure out that there was a simple explanation for my struggles. I had been raised by a narcissistic father, and everything about my childhood programming taught me that I was fundamentally flawed. It's become popular today to lightly toss the word narcissist around. If you think someone's a jerk, call him a narcissist. It's treated as an insult. But the word has a specific clinical meaning. I was in therapy about 15 years ago when a psychologist first explained to me that I had been raised by a narcissist. And it took me months to understand how this applied to my father. Before that, I thought a narcissist was just some egotistical person who liked to check himself out in mirrors. After I understood what narcissists really are, though, and I applied that to my father, my childhood suddenly started making sense. Ever since then, I've been trying to heal myself and to grow as a healthier person. I've come a long way, but I'm still not where I'd like to be. I'm writing a book around what I've learned. Some of it will be familiar to anyone who's been raised by a narcissist. But all of it is informed by my specific life circumstances. I'm not a therapist. I'm not trying to tell anyone else how he or she should deal with similar pain or emotional trauma. But after a lifetime of confusion and feeling as though I had to hide dark family secrets, I need to tell everyone the truth about my father. My story is about a man who appeared to outsiders as a kind and loving father, but who was actually a raging and terrifying man at home. It's about a man who acted to the world as an honest and morally upright person, but who was embezzling millions of dollars from an employer who trusted him completely. It's about a man who alienated all three of his children and who ran off each of the women who tried to love him, starting with my mother, but who still bitterly saw himself as a victim on the day that he died. As for me, I started my adult life as a newspaper journalist, working as an editor and publisher in the days before the newspaper business started dying completely. Then I spent years as a political consultant, earning a lot of money, but eventually realizing that I couldn't live with the ethics of the political world. I'm now a real estate broker in Birmingham, Alabama, but I'd really like to spend my time writing and making films. I often joke that I haven't yet decided what I'm going to be when I grow up. I've been divorced for many years, but I have no children except for my dog and 2 cats. I still want to marry and have children, but it's shockingly rare when I find anyone who I'm even slightly interested in, much less who, someone is interested in me. For people who are deeply ingrained in modern culture, I can seem like a confusing contradiction, I suppose. And I haven't yet found the right woman to finally start an exceptional little family with. I hope she's still out there, though. This channel is just a place for me to share my thoughts as I write the book. I can't tell you how often I'll have anything to say. It's just going to be something of an occasional public journal for the thoughts that come up as I dig through painful old memories and sort them out as best I can. Most people won't be able to identify with most of what I have to say, but I'll be happy to share thoughts and experiences with those who can identify with what I went through. So if this is you, I welcome you to join me for this journey, because I have a lot to say about my life, about narcissism in general, and about the truth about my father.